Okay, I invited him back. It's probably the reception around here. This thing is tripping out today. It never lets me be great because it knows that God is great. What's going on? Okay, I tried to invite you again, Dre. There you are.
Okay, I don't know what happened there.
It like froze. I was like,
I
okay,
think
so I was saying I definitely want to get into first um your new position, and if you can elaborate on everything about that and the journey that took you and that brought you there.
okay. So I ran for city council, District 2, City of Compton. So um I went to the election back in December of 2020 is when I started.
Okay.
And it was supposed to conclude, actually, it did conclude June 1st of 2021. What happened was at that time, they told me that I was one vote shy of winning. That's what they told me. I said I lost by one vote. And me and the team just we couldn't believe it. It just kind of like caught us off guard. It didn't sound right.
Right.
So we did our research. Somebody came forward and said that they had committed voter fraud, and in that we did a little research. We did an actual recount of the ballots, and we got a chance to look through all the ballots, the envelopes, and we pulled out like voter fraud from all over the place. So we pull all the voter fraud out, man. We send it over to the DA's office, the district attorney's office, and about 3 to 4 weeks later, they made arrests. They made 6 arrests on people that committed voter fraud and bribery. And the current council or the incumbent, the guy that I was going against, he was the main culprit, and he was
Of
arrested
course.
for voter fraud and bribery. So I then filed a civil lawsuit. So they had a criminal law. I mean, they had a criminal case going on, but then I filed a civil lawsuit, which would, in the event I won, that the judge could appoint me to the position, and then I can just start serving out the term. So long story short, we did that process. We filed the civil case, um, and it concluded at the end of March. And on May 31st, I was appointed to uh, District 2 councilperson position. So it was literally 1 year later to the day.
Wow.
So, that whole process has just been crazy. Um, Again, I had no intent on running for office. I had no intent on being here. I just felt like I could, uh, I could benefit the community. I could benefit the city. Like this is my section. This is my home. I'm born and
Yeah.
raised here. I got 3 different businesses here. My family been here for 65 years. Like we're not going nowhere. And this is just an opportunity for me to kind of really um, take my community activism to another level and get more people involved and get more things done. So,
That's awesome. So the three businesses, I know one of them. So tell them all of the businesses that you have currently.
okay, so the Hub Radio, which you know me for, and that's where we met originally, and it was for the Hip Hop Awareness Festival when we were doing a
Yep.
lot of the media coverage out there, and that's when we first linked up and met, and then it's kind of to cultivate our friendship there. Um, but then I started a water store. It's
Yeah.
called Waterworks. So we serve fresh water and alkaline water and all things related to health. So we have like the best sea moss on the market. We have the best cold pressed organic juices on the market.
Oh,
We have some
wow.
CBD products. We have, like I said, the alkaline water, beauty water, and different things, man. So my whole focus on the water store was just to supply the community with fresh water, the best out in alkaline water, because most people don't know alkaline water is only good for 5 days. After 5 days, it's just regular
Water.
water.
Well, you
So
just
when you're
taught me something.
yeah, so when you're buying alkaline water out the store, you're really just paying for the marketing of alkaline water. You're not actually getting alkaline water. So that's just word to everybody out there. And then I'm looking at situations like Flint, Michigan. I'm like, yo, they got some really, their water ain't, it's not for drinking. Um, and so I want to do my part to make sure that my community didn't uh, suffer from, just poor water or lack of poor infrastructure.
Right.
So, and then the third business, me and my wife started around the same time. It's a natural hair salon. So we
Okay.
do all things natural hair. We're doing twists, we're doing blowouts, we're doing dreadlocks, we're doing sister locks. It's just so many different things as it relates to just natural hair that we touch on. And that was just basically to help encourage our people and let us know that our hair, our skin is beautiful, and then there's things that we can do with it to maintain it and still feel proud about it. So
For sure.
that was the goal of the hair salon.
Well, as you see, I don't want natural too.
Yeah, come on through, man. That's all of that's a couple of us. I don't
I
think I,
see you.
I
Like,
don't I
but
don't
you
think
had
I
your, and
had
that's
mine.
one thing I wanted to ask you about is you've been on your lock journey for a while, but how long has it been exactly?
Well, this particular time it's been 5 years. This is
Okay.
my this is my fifth attempt in locks. So I tried locks several different times, and it took my hair too long to lock, so I always ended up cutting it off
Cut it
before I
off.
really got locked up. But after I got locked up, man, it took me 9 months. But after I got locked up, that was it. It was just growing. So
It takes patience, doesn't
it
it?
definitely takes patience for sure.
Yeah, so that is so awesome. You got the radio station, you got Waterworks, and then you got the hair care business. So you're pretty much keeping us covered at all costs, and you can do your own advertising
I'm
because you
I'm
got the
trying
radio
to.
station.
I'm trying to. Man, trying to have my own Black Wall Street myself.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here for it all. That is so awesome. So, like I said, you are well deserved. The position that you just took, that takes a lot of, guts and a lot of bravery because a lot of us, I'm sure, thought, I wish I could do something like that. And you're paving the way for a lot of people that want to be in that industry. So I just want to know like the what it took to get there, the courage and the process. What dawned on you to say, hey, I think I'm gonna do this?
And we're talking about running for office. Which part? What are we talking about exactly? We're
Yes.
talking about running for office. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
what the main thing was me looking at my community and saying to myself, when I was growing up, I saw prostitution, gang violence, drugs. That was like the main things that I saw coming up, you know. And 30 years later, my daughter sees those exact same things: prostitution, gang violence, and drugs. And
Mm,
it was to say, like, 30, 40 years we've been doing the same thing and we haven't gotten much of a result. So I felt like, based on the things that I have been already doing in the community and the ideas I already had, I thought that, this would be the perfect platform for me to take those ideas and those plans to the next level. And it just made sense. It just, like, I tell people this all the time, man. The way God has moved on in my life and in this particular situation, like, it's just like it was meant for it to happen this way. So I'm really, at this point, I'm along for the ride to see, where God is taking me on this journey. I
I
had
feel
no
you.
intentions on being here. Like I'm not no politician. I had no intentions on being here, but I'm here, and
Right.
the work is rewarding. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of understanding what's going on. It's way more to running the city than just what you see on the outside. Like I've been on that side of the fence for a very long time. But when you get on this side, you can see a little more of the interaction, the how the actual city works, and you know what to look for, what to watch out for, the ups, the downs. So it's I'm loving the position. It's just way more work than I thought it would be, but I'm up for it. Like I'm game for it.
Okay, so I know that you have an event coming up. I think it's July 2nd, and it's
Hmm.
the D2 district run. My only
Yeah.
question, Dre, are you running or are you walking?
Listen,
Are you
I'm
putting your
not.
running shoes on?
I'm gonna put them on. I might not use them, but nah, I'm trying to get my stamina up so I can do a little bit more running. The point of this is for me to get acquainted with my constituents. So if they're not running, I'm not running. If they walking, that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. 'Cause it's more or less to develop a relationship, to let them get a chance to meet me. We can walk through the district or run through the district, whatever floats your boat. You can point out to me, hey, Dre, this is, some issues going on over here, some issues going on over there. I've been trying to point this out. I've been trying to point that out. And now I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm with you now. So like you're holding me accountable. I don't have no choice but to respond to whatever issues or concerns that my people might have. So it's really just a chance for me to get to know the residents to get to know me a little bit better, and again, hold me accountable for everything that's going on in our district.
In the district. That's so
Yeah,
smart. And it's one thing that's super important is for you to get connected to the people so you do know what's going on. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that means a lot. And I know that the city of Compton would appreciate that.
yeah. I mean, people have different points of views, different opinions, and and now I get a chance to actually hear those different viewpoints and opinions, and kind of like hear these ideas and try to put some and exercise some of these ideas. So it's just a chance for all of us to get involved.
That
You
sounds
know?
good. So let's back up a little bit and get into the radio, the entertainment side of
Yeah.
Dre. Um, so when you started the Hub Radio, just give us the passion that you had or the void that you might have seen that you wanted to start that.
It's funny because that all kind of ties in to the same thing, right? Um, when you Google Compton, you get a particular image.
Mm-hmm.
When you Google Compton, you're gonna get old English letters. You're gonna get yellow tape. You're gonna get fires and gang violence. That's what you're gonna get. And a lot of times, it dictates how people view you as a resident of that particular city. And in some cases, it dictates how people in your own community might look at you, or even you might look at you based
Mm-hmm.
off of those same images. And the truth of the matter is, Compton is so diverse. We're so rich in history. We got so many different things to brag about outside of just the hoods
Right.
aspect. We can talk about how Compton was the first city to have a black mayor this side of Mississippi, or the first black police chief, or how we were rich in agriculture, or how we have an airport, or how we have a college, or how we have, a school district, and we can go down the line of, the different things that we have. And people don't really talk about those things. So me starting the radio was giving us a platform, the radio station was to give us a platform to really express those different things, to talk about, the riches of Compton, to engage to have voter engagement, uh, just to talk about the different things, and showcase the talents that we do have.
Yeah.
So that was the purpose of me starting the radio station, which kind of turns into my purpose on running for office. It's those same exact reasons. It's to change the image of what people think of Compton. Now, when people see me, they like, nigga, you a councilman? You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, what's up with the hair, bro? Like, you got on some J's, like, it's and
It's
people are
like
like,
Jesus. It's like you have to be relatable. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And I would
absolutely,
want to vote. I would want to know that you were my councilman. I would want to know that someone that looked like me and that may understand me is making plays, you know,
hmm
with the council. Like that's so important. So that's what I love to see.
yeah, and the truth of the matter is, I mean, it's real. Like, the average age in Compton, first off, is 100,000 people in Compton, but then is 25 years old. So
Okay.
by definition, I mean, by stats, we're a young community. We just our young people just aren't engaged. And when they see somebody like me, that kind of looks like they do, or talk like they do, or walk like they do, engage in this on this level, it's my hope that we'll get more people, engaged as well.
Yes, and I'm sure you are doing a great job motivating and encouraging them because like I said, they need to see someone like us doing it and telling us to do it, you know?
For
So that's
sure.
really dope. Yes. Okay, so one thing that I like to do is play a game of this or that.
Ah,
So I'm going to get inside your head a little bit, Dre, and find out some quirky, funny, random things that you might like. So, this or that. The first question is really simple: day or night? What do you like
oh,
best?
see, I have I have two answers. Um, no, like date. If during the week it's daytime,
Okay,
I can be effective. I got more time in the day to get things done. The sun's
done.
up, I'm willing to work. Um, when the sun falls, it's a whole nother case. So depends on in what mind state I'm answering that question.
Okay. Okay, so next one. Imagine you are getting dressed,
Okay.
you got your outfit popping, but you're missing a few accessories, but you've got
Hmm.
options. So, is it going to be gold accessories or silver? You going to put the gold chain on or the silver
Uh,
chain?
it's gonna be gold.
Okay,
We
for
going
sure. I
gold.
already
Hands down, we going gold.
All right, so basketball or football?
Mm. To watch football.
Okay, to
Yeah.
play.
To play is basketball. You can't get
Okay,
don't
okay.
don't hurt my body. Don't hurt my body. You ain't hitting me.
Oh, shoot. Okay. And what about would you rather be called or text?
Ooh, text me.
Text
Text
you.
me.
Noted.
Text me. Yeah, text me. Let me know what's going on. And,
Okay.
and, and, and don't do a voice note. Like,
A voice
don't
note?
no, don't do a voice note. Don't do a voice note. Because it might take me some time to listen to the voice note. Because, I might, I be moving around, so the voice note just sits there until like I'm not, and
Or
my
the voice note might say something that everybody don't need to hear.
that's the reason why it sits there until that's the reason why it sits there until I'm ready. I'm like, well, no one's around. Play. So yeah,
That is
nah,
too funny.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of voice notes. So somebody gonna catch that and be like, that's why he don't ever really respond to those. Yeah. I'll be late as hell. Like, oh, I got that message. I just got that message. But
You'd be
yeah,
like, next time text me,
text it. If you would have sent the words, I would have responded quick.
Okay, so how about TV series or movies? Which one would you rather
Mm,
watch? Which one would you rather Netflix and chill? A
yeah,
movie or a TV series?
TV series. Hands
Okay.
down, a TV series. I love a good TV series. And since you said Netflix, my favorite one might be Money Heist. Actually,
Okay,
I
I've
binge
never
watched.
never heard of it, so I'm
Oh
gonna have to tune in.
yeah, yeah. It's a foreign movie, so you got to get with the lip syncing part. But other than that,
Oh, okay.
it's a pretty dope movie
Dope, dope.
or
Okay.
TV show.
I got a few more, but I really want to ask this one because I want to know more about it. So, car or motorcycle?
Um, so the way my patience is set up, I'm going with the motorcycle. Um, but the way my life is set up, it could, so I had a motorcycle,
Right,
and I had a motorcycle accident,
right.
uh,
Glad
and
you're well because,
yeah, it
yeah, it's
almost
like,
didn't end
wait,
well.
what?
Yeah, it almost didn't go too well, but yeah, I miss my motorcycle. It was great for getting through traffic. I just love the freedom of a motorcycle, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous, and I got things to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Our councilman on a motorcycle.
Yeah, they told me like, yo, you got to get off this motorcycle when you in, and God saw fit to take it sooner than that, but it all worked out.
He's like, I was just waiting for you to listen. No,
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you don't want to
well,
listen?
I'm glad
Okay.
you did because, yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while, but I got the
I
message.
know you were enjoying it. I would have enjoyed it too, but yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, and I just be in a rush to go everywhere. I'm born and raised in this area, LA. Like you don't realize how impatient we are when it comes down to being in cars and in traffic. Like once you start, like I start traveling a little bit, so starting to see other people and how they maneuver in traffic, or there's the patience level. I'm like, I realize it's us. Like we don't have patience. Us as
Patience, no.
Americans, we don't have no
Well, I'm gonna
patience.
keep it all the way real. When I moved here, I only come from the IE, and I'm like, why are y'all driving so fast? I just didn't understand
Yeah,
it.
well, it's that LA
It's
culture.
like
It's
an
like I gotta get
abnormally
there.
fast speed that you guys drive on residential streets. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's not safe, but it is what it is.
it's like when you see that one black person running and everybody start running and be like, wait, where we going? Like,
Wait, we out of here. We out of here.
I'm like, wait, what I miss?
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so that's something they drive fast. My cousin Terrell, the one that was talking about you to me, he drives so fast, and I'd be like, why are we driving so fast? But it's just something in you guys' nature, so I've
Yeah.
embraced it. But I try to
And
be
it's
mindful.
and then once like now that I'm getting older, I'm like starting to like slow down a little bit. And so like I have some nieces. I have a lot of people that taught how to drive, but I have a couple of nieces in particular, and they drive like I used to drive when I was that age, and now it scares the hell out of me. I'm like, yo, let me drive.
Yeah,
Like let me get that wheel. I got this.
yeah. You like, I got it. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. The way my nerves are set up.
That is too funny. Okay, so one of my favorite questions is so random, but I just got to know: is it waffles or is it pancakes, Dre?
Waffles,
You're a waffle
waffles.
guy. Okay, me
Yes.
too. I'm a
Put
waffle
my
girl.
strawberries and my blueberries on there, please.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
whipped
gotta make
cream with the syrup. You like to do?
run
Okay,
it,
yeah,
run
yeah.
it,
You do the right thing.
and I can do that any time of the day. Like right now, what you want? Roscoe's? Like, yeah, I want it.
Roscoe's.
I
I
want
just
it.
went to the serving spoon for the first time, and I got French toast, but I plan on going back to get some waffles just because.
You know what? You got to go check out Court Cafe. Shout out to the homies,
Okay.
Blue Kitchen, um, Taco Mail, and I believe that's All Flavor No Grease that's in on that. They have a restaurant on the west side in Inglewood. Bomb. So
Oh,
my favorite meal from there is the waffle and the lobster tail. Yeah, you see how real your face just got? It's it's like that. It's like that. Go check them out. Court
a
Cafe.
waffle and a lobster tail.
A waffle and a fried lobster tail. Fire. Fire. I want one right
Fire.
now. I'm I'm gonna put an order in.
Make sure you send me that info because all right.
Court Cafe, man. They 100.
Wow. See, it's all kind of food, like the food and everything I hear. Like my cousin wants to take me to Worldwide Tacos. Hopefully we get to go later, but I'm like, I saw the menu and I was just like, what? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Hey,
I'm
hey, you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
gain 50 pounds while I'm here. I promise you.
The it's a trip how like we really turned in, and not, you know, not that we just turned into entrepreneurs, but I think once this food truck thing kind of took off, and it really got a lot of our people out there working. And I know a lot of these men and women and really well for themselves, man. So I love that we made that transition into getting uh, into the food industry, man. So shout out to all those entrepreneurs with the food trucks
Yeah.
that's holding it down. It's a lot of dope ones out there.
It's amazing to see. It is so amazing to see. Like every single one. I've only been to a few, but I get so overwhelmed because they're all here, and I'm like, I want to try that, and that's vegan. I want to try that. Like it's
Yeah.
like a kid in a candy
Yep.
store.
And we come in
So
and we come in with everything too. Like you said, we're doing vegan, we're doing soul food, we're doing Mexican, we're doing seafood. What you want?
egg
You
rolls.
know,
Look,
egg, all that. We want all that.
I seen somebody with a spaghetti taco.
Oh, that's it. I ain't seen that one yet, but that's okay.
He's
Okay,
like, oh, that's different.
that's different right there.
Oh, we got Eve in the building. Say hi, Eve.
What up, though, Eve? Shout out to Sheena, man. Sheena hit me. Cynthia Nunn, Angel. Shout out to Homegirl Sent too. Nasha, I
Everybody
see
up
all
in
y'all.
here in support. I love it. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do the hardest question. This is the last one, and then we got two more questions. The hardest
Okay.
one. I want you to think. If you gotta call the Lord, whatever it is, your wife, whoever. Okay,
All right. What's happening?
drums or flats. If you
Oh,
need to
that's
phone a
easy.
friend, let me know.
Oh no, that's easy. That's easy. Give me the flats. All flats.
Flats.
All flats. Yeah, I
You're a
want all
smart, smart
flats.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, I need the flats, man.
It's
Give me
something
the
about
flats.
those flats. Like you could
I
just
need
swoop.
I need them wings, man. It just put them in, bring the bone out, throw that thing to the side.
So,
And then
so
the
what's your
drumstick
wing
just don't
spot?
have a
If you say Wingstop, everybody loves Wingstop, but there got to be something exclusive that you like.
um hmm. See, I very rarely just get wings by themselves. I'm always getting like a soul food dinner with chicken wings.
Oh,
Yeah, so if I'm just going with wings, and it probably would be like Wingstop because it's just like
okay,
the typical one. And I'm not even a big Wingstop fan, to be clear. Like I'm not.
okay.
But if we're just talking wings, I guess I'd have to go there.
Wingstop is cool. We have a spot called Fire Wings now in Rancho, and that's been the move. Like they're lemon pepper
Mm,
wings, and they have these peanut butter wings.
peanut butter, huh? Okay, you put me up
Yes.
on some
So
new stuff here.
imagine the Asian peanut butter sauce, and it has
Hmm.
like that spicy sweet, and then they throw some peanuts.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah. I'll
makes you
try it
wanna,
out.
yeah.
I would try. You said in Rancho, huh?
In Rancho, I know they have one somewhere else, but they just built one in Rancho, and we used to go like almost every day.
Dang.
We had to get lemon pepper, but give me a side of peanut butter wings. You had to have them. They're amazing.
Have to have the peanut butter joints. I'm gonna look for that one.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so we want to know what I want to know. What are
Mhm.
some events besides the July 2nd event coming up, but any other events that people can get involved in to get to know you, to meet you, so they can, connect with you? What's coming up for you, Dre?
Okay, so we have a pretty big. I got a loaded weekend this weekend actually. So Friday, we are doing I'll read it. The movies in the park. So we're doing movies in the park at Looters Park this Friday night at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be watching Scoob, the new Scooby Doo movie, or the
Oh,
newest
cool.
Scooby Doo movie. So that's gonna be Friday night at Looters Park. And I believe it starts. Well, it says it begins at dusk, so you guys be pulling up around 7:30. On Saturday. at 7:45 a.m. We're going to be meeting up at my water store, Waterworks, and that's when we're going to do the District 2 run or
Okay.
walk, whatever works for you. And we'll be moving through the district, and like I said, highlighting some of the issues that we need to take care of, and just talking about some solutions. And then when we come back, we'll be doing yoga, and then following that, we'll have a what we call Fountain of Youth. So once a month, our store gives the community free alkaline water for everybody. You just pull up, you bring a jug, we fill it up. So we're gonna do that right after the walk. So if you guys want to just hang out at the water store, we'll be giving out water. We'll have samples of sea moss, samples of organic juices, as well as resources for our military families. So we'll have all that there on the site. And then on Sunday, we'll be doing the open mic. So every month we do an open mic.
Oh, I saw that. Are you on the mic?
It's called First. I'm hosting.
Okay.
So I haven't got, I ain't got my poetry ready yet, but soon enough. And
Okay.
we're gonna do that Sunday. We're gonna start that at 6 o'clock, and it's gonna go into probably about 10 o'clock. So we'll have food, we'll have drinks, we'll have comedians there, poets, artists will all be there. The address is 1135 East Compton Boulevard. Zip code is 90221, and I'll post that on my social media if anybody wants to some information on that. So yeah, man, Juan, that's my dog. So that's what's going down this weekend, man. And I'm gonna be doing a huge food giveaway on July 9th. So it's gonna be not this Saturday coming up, but the following Saturday. We're giving out 500 free hot meals. We're doing boxes of groceries, hygiene bags, haircuts, and it's just all free for the community. You pull up and we just take care of you. So I'll be posting that as well on my social media. So that's just a couple of things that's coming up. I'm not going to drown you with all the different things that we're doing.
Well, I love to hear it. And like I said, I would love to be involved, to get my hands dirty, whatever. Just let me know. I'm there. For sure.
Get your work on.
Okay, so lastly, before we get out of here, Dre, I appreciate you for spending some time with me and letting everybody know what you got going on. So let them know how to find you, where to find you, and how to keep up with you.
Man, I'm on all social media platforms. I am Hub City Dre is my personal, but I've been doing a lot more on my political page, which is Andre Spicer District 2. So it's Andre Spicer District 2. And yeah, man, just keep up with me there. You know, pretty easy to catch up to, pretty easy to find. I'll be at City Hall. Holding it down.
Awesome. So I thank you so much. Before we get out of here, I just appreciate you. This is like me giving you your flowers. You've done things that people dream of doing. So I definitely wanted to highlight that and catch up with you. It's like catching up with an old friend. So I just appreciate you, Dre, so much.
I'm humbled, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to even think that I was even worth catching up with. So shout out to you, BP.
Thank you so much. You guys stay tuned for next week or the next couple of days when the next group chat comes, and we're out. Peace.
Deuces.